Welcome to episode 3 of everything you need to know about content marketing. If you give me a few minutes of your time in the back of a taxi today, I'll get you up to speed on everything you need to know about distributing your next content campaign. According to the IAB, 22% of British adults are now using an ad blocking software. And this number rises to a staggering 47% of 18 to 24-year-olds. These numbers are only going to increase. So it's no wonder the huge international brands are leaning more and more heavily on content marketing to reach their audience. Adidas have started their own content creation arm called Newsroom, which leverages all of the relationships they have with international superstars like Rory McIlroy, Lionel Messi and Kanye West. Now, it really helps to have those superstars on your roster, but every single brand has got something they can interest consumers and talk to them about and educate and entertain them. And that's where content marketing comes in and why it's so important. But great content is worth nothing if nobody can find it. You've got to leverage both your earned and paid for distribution channels to get eyeballs on your content. Think about TV. People don't spend hundreds of thousands of pounds crafting a beautiful 60-second TV ad and then not put it on actual television or seed it on social media. Content marketing is exactly the same. You get out what you put in. So now you've created your content. How are you going to distribute it? First up, you've got social. This is your native audience. These are the people that you're already talking to. Then you've got content discovery. These are the little widgets that sit at the bottom of a publisher page, the Outbrains and Tabulas of the world. Between them, Outbrain and Taboola say they reach almost 1 billion people every month. Finally, you've got native. True native ad units fit the form and the function of the publisher site that they're sitting on. eMarketer is saying that the native ad industry is going to be worth almost $6 billion this year alone. No approach is better than the other. Paid gives you scale up front, whereas earned gives you the opportunity to go viral. But to get the opportunity to go viral, you need to hit the critical mass by seeding with paid. They have to work hand in hand. Now big publishing houses are getting into the game. Sponsored content is no longer a dirty phrase. Think of the big partnership between Unilever and The Guardian, or the international publishing houses that are starting up their own content creation and distribution arms. New York Times, BBC Worldwide, The Drum. And this can be a win-win for brands and for publishers, so long as their visions are aligned and their values are aligned and the separation of church and state is preserved. The last thing you want to do is try and convince the public that your content is a piece of editorial. The biggest challenge is that all of these distribution channels are fragmented and scale is hard to achieve and to optimize. Thankfully, due to advances in programmatic ad technology, PulsePoint and our competitors can offer you a one-stop shop solution. A single platform, a single login, a single access to all of these distribution channels allows you to run a content marketing campaign at scale. Think about how programmatic has transformed display advertising. Exactly the same thing is happening with content marketing. Savvy brands are looking for one platform to manage their social, their content discovery, and their native activity. They're looking for one point to manage all of their billing and all of their measurement. In the next episode, we'll talk about how to measure actual campaign performance. Welcome to everything you need to know about content marketing. If you give me 3 minutes of your time today in the back of a cab, I'll get you up to speed on everything you need to know about targeting your next content campaign before you get to your client meeting.